Hi friends, we're going to talk about light sources, how many I carry and why I carry them. But before we get started, I'm going to put out the all-important disclaimer. That's right, the disclaimer. The things I'm going to be talking about are going to be from my point of view and my point of view only. It is very important to do your own research and find a product that will work out for you and satisfy your needs. Okay, with that, basically, don't take my word on it. Alright, let's get started, friends. I carry a minimum of 3 light sources with me. I'll show you the first one here. This is basically just an O&M Trails light you can find at Wally World. It is a bank of LEDs on the top of it right here. And it's got a nice little clip on the back. And I clip that on my pack a lot of times. This takes 3 AAA batteries. Now I use this one when I'm hiking down a trail that I know. Now if I'm bushwhacking, I'll switch over to a different light. But this is my main go-to light when I'm hiking at night, and I actually get caught out during the night a lot more than you guys think. But I put 2 pieces of yellow tape around here, because if you drop this sucker in the dark and it is off, it is impossible to freaking find. And of course you got the clip on here, and this one I think has a magnet in the clip, but I've never really used it. The second one I carry, this is overkill. And once again, I think this is in the Ozark Trails. You can get it at Walmart. This one, I do believe it is, I think it's 600 luminous. And it's got a high and a low setting. And of course, it's got the really cool, there it is, SOS setting on there so we can send a message. You can get about 4 hours of this one on high. So it'll last up to maybe 4 hours if you're lucky. But it is heavy and it's overkill. But once again, if I'm out, I'm bushwhacking, I want this flashlight because it's really bright. And there's another reason too, because you can charge this with its USB port. And we'll talk about that here in a minute too. And of course, the third light is the headlamp. I've been through so many headlamps, and I actually finally found one that I am very happy with. This was made by Bushnell, and once again, I got it at Wally World. And of course it takes 3 A batteries. Okay, we've got our red lights right here. We've got the 2 purple lights. We all know what those are for. Then it switches over to 3 different modes. You got your high, medium, and low. And I don't know how long this one will last on the batteries, but I can tell you it's a long freaking time. But I really don't use that much, because if I'm at the campsite, I just take this and clip it on the tree and it works out perfectly. It illuminates the whole area with no problems at all. I mainly use this one if I have to start doing some work at the campsite, like setting up a tent or something I need to be hands-free. Now we're going to throw another light into the mix. This thing is a freaking monster. This is the Zero Trace. I think it's made by Ozark Trails. I'm not really sure. This is 1000 luminous. Okay. This thing is a freaking beast. I've had it out on numerous occasions. Now I carry this one if I'm going to hike out during the night hours, do some serious bushwhacking or cave exploring, because I want to be able to see, and this light does the job. I can't remember the times on how long it'll last on high. I'll have to look that up, but I like to throw this one in the mix for the nighttime. And once again, this is a USB charged flashlight. And it has some really cool other options that it does too. So let's pull these 2 out of the way. And I want to talk right now about these 2 flashlights. You notice they got the USB port on there. There's a reason for that. You can charge these up and get 5 years out of them if you for constant charging. And this big Zero Trace one here, it does have a lithium battery pack in the back of it. And down the road, if the battery does go bad, you can change it with no problems at all. You can't do that with the smaller one. And let's get that back on there real quick. Another cool thing about the big light here, the Zero Trace, you can charge your cell phone from this USB port, which I think is pretty cool. I can get 2 charges out of my cell phone with it and still use it as a flashlight. And of course it's got the low voltage settings in here, and if the battery does get too low, it brings the light down automatically. That's really cool about this light. Unfortunately, the smaller one here, get off there, spider, you cannot change the batteries in it. So this is kind of a throwaway. But let's think about this for the minute. If you're out in the dark all the time, how many of these AAA batteries you're going to go through? Now I'm out all the time quite a bit, so I'll probably go through 4 or 5 packs of these, the 6 packs at Walmart, or the 9 packs. And what are they, $9, $10 a pack? That's a lot of freaking money in a year's time. That's why I could justify buying these lights here, which are very expensive. Another really cool thing I like about them is you can charge them with anything. Now, a while back, I did a video called Charging Up Your Electronics. Take a look at that, and it shows you more of some of the stuff I use. But right here, this is the 10 Energy or Tense Energy charge controller, and this will charge these flashlights up. Basically, you plug the little guy in here, put it in your USB port, turn it upside down there so we can see the light. Once you push this, see the little light is flashing red right there. That means this light is starting to charge. I can get 4 charges off the little light from this battery pack and still charge my cell phone or camera. I haven't tried it on the big light, but it will charge it up, and I think it will suck the entire battery bank dry. So then we go to our second option for charging. Okay, this is the Goal Zero solar panel, and I carry this if I'm going to be out for an extended amount of time. This is the 13 watt. Now, a lot of times if I'm doing some distance hiking, I'll carry the 7 watt solar panel. So let's check this little guy out. Now this will charge both lights. It will charge this battery pack. It will charge all my camera equipment and GPS. That's why I carry them. And I don't have to worry about sucking this little guy dry trying to charge this thing up. And it does it the exact same way. Plugs into the USB port. In fact, we probably have enough sunlight, just where it's sitting now, actually, to get this, there we go. And if you take a look right there, this flashlight is starting to charge with the amount of sunlight we got. Okay, let's have a little fun with this video. That's right, you have been tagged. You watched the video, you have been tagged. You can either do this one of 2 ways. First way is you can throw the information down in the comment section. I'd like to know what light sources you use, why you've chosen them, and what are your backup light sources. Or you can do a short little video and throw it up, and please let me know you did that so I can swing by and take a look at it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this one. It's a beautiful day, and I think if everything works out to my advantage, I'm going to attempt to go swimming. Those of you might remember last year, that turned into an epic failure. As soon as I got out there, I almost got caught. Well, I don't bring any swimming trunks, that's probably why. Oh well, comments are always welcome, and like always, friends, thanks for watching.